Alright, y'all, I'm here at the beach still. They having a street festival.
Did you even listen to this laugh? Hey, give me a quarter at least.
I'm just chilling. Trying to wait till my appointment at the consulate, but I can't do nothing with no ID, man. I can't go nowhere. Can't get no money. I can't do shit. I said 5,000. I didn't put 500. I put 5,000. I don't know if there was a discrepancy with this last zero. Because I need to get back to Texas and handle some issues out there. I gotta go get my stuff from this lady out there in San Diego. She gets hold of my stuff, and I gotta get my debit card. See, that's how I got messed up, you know. I didn't get my mail, and that's what got me in a lot of problems, not getting my mail. That's how I lost my ID. Everything, you know, the ID is gone. Like, I don't know where that ID is at. I ordered the ID. I gave them a voucher to send it. Never got it. And I said, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Order an ID, give them a voucher to send it, and then something happens, I never get it. That's just pointless, you know? That's stupid. I'm like, I ain't finna keep doing that shit. Callie, you got to wait 2 weeks and get the ID in the mail. Like, what? I have to send it to that place on Euclid in San Diego, and I don't know what they might try to do some whacked out shit with my ID. This lady don't even want to give me my debit card, so I'm like, I can't trust her with no freaking state ID. I had a P.O. box. I ordered my ID to go to my P.O. box, and they took me down for a fucking state ID. I'm like, I'm not finna keep making these mistakes over and over again. If it happened to me once, it'll probably happen again, because people are willing to do vicious things to get a hold of a picture ID. On the real. That's why I'd rather just go get the passport. They'll give it to me on site. I'm gonna tell them, yay, hey, I can't do nothing. I don't have no ID. I can't get no money. I can cross back in, but I can't get no money. Without a picture ID, I cannot get anything. Hardly anything at all. Okay? So that's the most important thing. You know, you can't go nowhere without a picture ID. You can't even... It's even hard to get a bus ticket without a picture ID. You know, they want to see who you are. So, it's just horrible. The police took all of my shit. They took all of my IDs. They took everything except for this phone. I barely got the charger. I got to get the earpiece, the case. I got to restructure my whole phone because they just totally took it down, you know, and gave me just the phone itself. So, I got to pay for all that shit. Thank God I was able to find some cheap stuff here and people helped me out. But yeah, that's bullshit, man. I gotta start all over again. Thanks to San Diego Police Department and they bullshit, greedy, hateful, racist tactics. I'm like, yeah, if I went through that once, I'm not finna put myself through it again. Why? So they can take all the rest of my stuff and leave me out here with absolutely nothing? No. If I get a state ID, I'm not finna let the police keep jacking me, taking my ID and my phone. That's all I got. See what I mean? I gotta preserve my stuff. I gotta preserve myself. I can't just let these people keep jacking me like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay on this side. I'm gonna try to get my passport, and I'm gonna just tell them the whole situation. I really can't get nothing done without a concrete ID. I can't get no money. I can't get a room, food, none of that shit. Can't even get a bus ticket. So it doesn't matter if they help me go back to the United States or not. If they don't give me no ID to identify myself, then it's all pointless, right? I'm still in the same boat. But that's them people in California. They trying to trap me into getting a California ID so they could take it. I'm like, nah, y'all not finna trap me. Y'all trapped me like that before. I'm not finna sit up here and wait 2 weeks for no fucking ID. And then in the process of waiting, they gonna take it and throw my ass somewhere so they can get it. Because trust me, they gonna try to get it. I know how they are now. They did this to me twice already. When I went to Bexar County, they took that California ID. And then over here in San Diego, they took it. When I was in jail, they took it. It was probably just hitting my mailbox when I got locked up. It was just probably hitting my P.O. box. And then that same situation happened. You know, at the same time that it was supposed to hit my P.O. box, they locked my ass up. I like, hell no, we not going through that a third time. I'm gonna try to get a passport and make some moves. I could travel anywhere in the world with a passport, and then I can get it renewed. You know, once they give me the emergency passport, I can go pay and get it renewed and get a 6-month or a year, whatever, 10-year passport, and then I can go anywhere. I'm free to go wherever I want to go. See what I'm saying? That's very important. And if they give me the passport and that's it, then I'll be satisfied. But I hope they'll give me, gracias. I hope they'll give me a bus ticket back to Texas also. You know, but if they say no, we just gonna give you this passport, I'm like, okay, bring it on. That way I can go get some money. You know, I can talk to my family. I can't talk to my family over here too much because I don't have no way to contact them on Messenger. Once again, I need a debit card to update my phone to get on Messenger because I got to do all these updates. The apps have to update, and I have to put a debit card in to update the apps. They want another debit card, so I have to pay for that too. And you know, everything costs money. Everything costs money. I can use the computer, but it ain't gonna do me no good because I don't have it's like it's gonna be tough for me to get a hold of people on Facebook and shit. I can try, but ain't no guarantee. Cause you know, Facebook, everything has changed since I've been out. Nothing is the same. So Facebook, I used to be able to get on Facebook and contact people. Now, like, they done changed the shit. Some people I can't find on there no more. So, I gotta get somewhere where I can use a phone and I can call up to Los Angeles and talk to my family. And I can do that at the consulate. They'll do it if they want to do it. And then I can go back to San Diego. But trying to find a phone in San Diego, that's tough. That was another big, huge problem I had. Nobody wants to let me use the phone. So, plus, you know, I don't have money to be getting around and shit. But San Diego's a trip, man. I thought I was gonna at least be able to find somewhere to use a phone and stuff. They're like, hell no. You can't use our phone. I'm like, at the hospital? They're like, no. I'm like, God damn, you can't let me use a phone at the fucking hospital? You can't let me make some calls to Los Angeles? No. That's something I was not really expecting. That was kind of fucked up. So when I seen they wouldn't let me use the phone to call Los Angeles, they would not let me use the phone to call nobody, period. I said, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna go. I'm finna go because that's bullshit. You can't let somebody use a goddamn phone to call in state. Nope. He was like, use your own phone. I'm like, bitch, I don't have any service. If I had service, I wouldn't be asking you to use a phone. I mailed 2 letters to UCSD, to the social worker. I mailed 2 letters to them before I got out of jail. Man, them motherfuckers sat up there and acted like, you can't see no social worker. You gotta have an appointment. I'm like, an appointment? Bitch, I mailed 2 letters to these people. I'm sitting here in the emergency room. I sat there and waited for hours for that social worker. Nope. I said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to quit acting stupid. Y'all don't stop acting stupid, and within 3 to 4 days, I'm finna cross this border, and I'm finna go talk to this consulate and see what I can do in Mexico, because the United States is just playing me for stupid. They just trying to get me back in trouble again. So I'm like, y'all gonna be playing me like that? I'm finna go back. I'm finna go over the border and talk to the consulate. And that's what I did. So I'm just waiting for Wednesday for my appointment, the 24th, whatever day that is. And then, you know, I'll see what they want to do. If they ain't trying to do shit, then basically what I'm gonna do is try to get on a computer and see if I can get somebody to kind of make something happen, because I've been waiting for like a week now. It's been a week going on. This is my 8th day out of jail. and I can't call Los Angeles. So as soon as I can use that phone and call, or somebody else can, then I could ask for some money. But I did request $5,000, not $500. So yeah, we got to work on this whole situation. But that's why I'm trying to go to Texas, because I feel like once I get to Texas, I can find people that will help me deal with my family a little bit better. Y'all bulletproof too, put your headgear on. But once I get to Texas, I can find people to help me deal with my family, because I know a lot of people out there, and there's more resources for issues dealing like my issues with my family. So in Texas, I got more options out there. Out here, this is limited for me, because these people don't know me. They don't know my family. They don't know Texas laws and situations. This is West Coast stuff. So that's why I need to go home for a little while and find some help that I can get a regular stream of money coming in, and then I can start getting stuff done, get my ID, and, you know, start doing something with myself. But they're like, oh, we're not gonna give you that much money because we want you to work. I'm like, look, you cannot force people to work. Okay, you have to give them what's due to them and leave them to make their own decisions. See what I'm saying? So I don't want to be in a situation where people are trying to handle me in such a way. You know, I'm like, let's not go there. You know, it's not an issue of you telling me what to do for some money. If you're gonna do that shit, then I gotta go a different route. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how the situation is supposed to be. You know, you're not supposed to be telling me what to do in order for me to get my money. That's my money. It's not yours. You know, all that money they took out of my bank accounts, I didn't make them work. I'm like, I didn't say, oh, you gotta work because you've been taking money out of my bank accounts. I've been letting them take money out of my fucking bank accounts for years, and I ain't never made they ass work. I'm like, so why are y'all trying to make me work for money that my mother left me? That's crazy. I didn't make y'all work for the money you stole out of my accounts. I didn't even report you to the Internal Revenue Service or the district attorney or nothing. So stop trying to play me for stupid, you know? Come on, man, that's bullshit. I'm being very nice and cordial, and then they're treating me like shit. I'm like, no. I'm not finna play this game with them. I've been letting them take my money for years, and now I need some money, and they want to start putting stipulations. Like, we're not finna play that game. Y'all been living good for years off of me. Please stop playing games. I'm tired of it. Shit's gotta stop. People gotta grow up and take responsibility for their own life and quit telling other people what to do. Take responsibility for your life and stop telling me what to do. I'm older than all of these people. I'm the oldest one of that group. So, like, you don't tell me what to do. I am grown. You need to get your own life together. I've been letting you live off of me for years. No problems, no questions. And then you're gonna sit up here and try to play me like, oh, yeah, we'll help you out, but you gonna do what the fuck we say do. I'm like, I've been helping you out, and I'm tired of helping you, and you're not helping me, and then you want to fucking switch shit up. No. That's not how it goes, my friends. Okay? So, I've already made my move. I did what I had to do because bitches was in my mix, and I'm going to get these hoes out of my way. So, let's be cordial about the whole thing and figure this out. Thank you. Bye.